look, big hockey mask. Look, steamers. Hey, what are we doing here again? Trust me, this is something new. Welcome to St. John, because it's foggy. This is the usual weather of St. John. But you're used to it. This is with the Canadian flag with the bird. All right, so we're down here by the... What are we doing down this area again? This is the Container Village again. They're open on a Sunday. It's a Sunday today. So, are we going up here? No, we're not going up this way today. We're heading down the south end. This is actually my second recording of the south end. We did this yesterday. I forgot to hit record. That was not right of me. So, we're recording today. Trying some new settings. I do apologize, we're not going to be in 4K for a while. This is 1080p because, well, editing 4K is not the easiest. There. This building here is the establishment upon where a lot of the cruise ships come in. They come in on that building there. And we have a lot of the cruise ships that come in and people will get welcomed in this beautiful establishment. The Marco Polo cruise ship terminal. That's the cruise terminal. Here we go. Port St. John. That's all where the cruise ships come in. We usually get about 60 to 90 cruise ships a year sometimes, maybe 80. We get some big ones too, really nice ones. We have some of the biggest in the world. The most recent we had is from a country a friend of mine is from, Norway. We had a Norwegian cruise ship in recently. That is a nice apartment complex. If I was to live uptown, if I had money, I'd be up there. Look at those. I guarantee they're probably gorgeous. There's some money in there, but good on them. I've walked through some of the side-ins there. Very nice. Hope this is not too shaky again. We have the gimbal. I mean, we don't have a gimbal today. We have the selfie stick, so I apologize if it's a bit shaky. You've got the dock workers working over there, some of the noise there. Got to remember, we are an industrial city. Lots of work going on here. That's a nice apartment complex. Like I said, there's some money in there. Lawyers, doctors, whatever. Some business people. Professionals. There's another terminal. There we go. Here, we can go up this way here. I'll take you up here and I'll show you the Three Sisters and then we'll hit the other part of the south end. I'll probably do heavy editing on this because there's a lot of really quiet areas here. I'll keep filming, but you know, nice apartments also there. So nice money down this end here. But then you get farther down, you get a little lower income housing in this city. It's a combination of both. And the fog is clearing, luckily. It's going to rain later today, though, so I want to get this done quick. You're not going to have quite the visual as you usually have, but then again, this is what St. John's a lot of, not often, but we do have a lot of foggy days here. And, of course, the Three Sisters. Famous lights. Want to know what they are? Well, here, let's... Shedding light on the Three Sisters mystery. Where does the nickname come from? No one can say why the Three Sisters. Lance is better known as the Three Sisters. Nevertheless, local residents known the landmark by its nickname. And many stories to explain it. Some say that the three faithful sisters waited for their first glimpses of the ships bearing their seafaring husbands home. Others specified that the sisters are nautical references to a group of 3 stars in the northern constellation. First, another suggested that it's popularized local radio show that started using the name in the 1940s, and it caught on the popular imagination. The infamous 3 sisters. Again, take a look at it here. We're gonna standing farther back view. There we go. All right, we are recording again. Sorry, just so we're gonna head down the south end now. Follow along. 3D into the forest. I don't want to do that too much. It's a little wet out today, so I'm gonna clean you guys off. There you go. I feel I'm gonna be doing that occasionally because, well, it's foggy. You get some moisture on the lens. That's kind of cool, little grass section in there. No, it's like a kindergarten in there, actually, or daycare. That's kind of cool. All right, we are back. Here's where they have a lot of the local tourist buses. You see them out there, back there. The double-decker buses. Now, my UK friends, you might recognize, I don't know if you guys have those in regular buses or not. I'm not sure. I always say you do, but I mean, I figure you guys would have regular level buses over there too. But here they are used for tourism. The pink one, I was on it one time. Oh man, you can smell the gas in those things. Whew. You can tell they're old school. But they have a few of them. They're used here for tourism. Okay. This is kind of cool. I've seen this part here. I was like, what is that? Some local art for a business. Kind of cool, actually. I like that. The 3 tin. The barrels. And they actually are barrel size. Barrels, believe it or not, they're all called casks. People don't realize that's a barrel size. It's one of the size. There's hogsheads, there's barrels, and I forget the other size. Been a while. They used to call them casks, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've worked at King's Landing. I was a cooper at one of them. We tell the stories about the barrels. Here's the South End Park here. Quite an amazing park. They have a water park and everything. So it's kind of a neat little park down here. It's great for the neighborhood. Okay, this is that place called Tin Can Beach. I've only heard about it. You guys want to take a walk down just for a sec if it's not too far? Maybe we'll edit my walk down to there. We'll wait and see. I'll take the walk down. I've never been, so this is a famous little part right down on the south end. Again, I apologize. It's very foggy today, but this is the usual. So you might as well see one of the vlogs with our traditional fog here in St. John. I'll take you up there later. Actually, I could probably walk up that street, to be honest with you, to go there. Is that blocked off? No, it isn't. Okay, we'll walk up here. We're going to go up to the old barracks. Hopefully the gate's open. It was yesterday when I did the recording, but sadly the recording messed up yesterday. Oops. Don't know what that building is. Probably something industrial. There's a lot of industry in the city, and this is an industrial park area. So it is what it is. That's a cool old building. That's some old barracks buildings of sort. There's the barracks up there. The army building. You can tell army buildings with the green and the traditional colors, you know, You see that copper green? Okay, we're coming down here. Again, I don't know how far it is, but we'll take a walk down. Ooh, something happened down here in the vent. I think the Hulk got mad. Hulk's mad. Look, it's the Ewoks. Certain people will get it. Don't know what that is, but okay. I'll take a run down. Let's see what it's all about. Okay, you can hear the water there. There's old train tracks that no longer exist. They go to the nowhere. It's a ghost train. This is Tin Can Beach. All right. Come on down with me, people. Take you down to the beach. Ah, you smell that salty water. Let's go on the rocks. Even with bad eyes, I'm good at walking the rocks, sort of. Even though this is a new platform for me, these ones. Gotta be careful though. If you're not experienced in doing this, don't do it. I grew up next to the water, so even with bad eyes, it's like second nature walking on these things. But they can be slippery if you're not prepared, you're not used to it. So you gotta prepare when you're walking so you can get jagged ones like that. You slip, you fall, you can hurt yourself severely. There we go. There we go. We got some spray painting down here. This is it. This is the Tin Can Beach. I've heard about it, but I've never actually been down here. But it's kind of cool. And what is that body of water? Well, that's the Atlantic Ocean, people. AKA the Bay of Fundy, connected to the Atlantic Ocean. Can't really see far because it's kind of foggy today. But yeah. The Atlantic Ocean, people. That's it. Right along here on the shoreline. There's beaches farther up on here that I go to regularly. Well, not regularly, but once in a while. But they got lots of beaches around there. More on the west side, we have some. So this is the south end one. We have a lot of good beaches down this area, of course, in our city, because, well, like I said, we are part of the Bay of Fundy, which is connected directly to the Atlantic Ocean. Well, it is the Atlantic Ocean, they say. And then with a little inlet, which is the Bay of Fundy. So there's a little walking trail, a little easier than the rock. Now you watch my skill of rock walking. Like I said, you're a maritimer, you get used to walking that kind of plane. All right, how did we get out of here? That's not getting out. Ah, here we go. There we go. Okay, I think this is the trail back up, I think. Maybe. There we go. I'm not sure I went the same way, but oh well. I always like finding sideways. Yeah, this wasn't the same way down, but oh well. I made my own way. I should get back on track though, wherever I'm going, so I don't get lost. There we go. Oh, there's those ghost tracks. Okay, I know where I'm at. We'll get back on track. There we go. Now we're back to where we were. train tracks. I used to walk train tracks all the time when I lived in the west side. We'd go into the radio, or sometimes walking to school. We'd have train tracks we'd walk on all the time. So, yes, beaches and train tracks. That is totally right. Like, going to nowhere. And we're back to where we started. Okay, that track was going the right place. Oh, well, sometimes it's fun to make your own path. Ugh. I'm short, so give me a second. There we go. All right. So that was Tin Can Beach, a quick look. Now I'm going to take you up to the barracks. That's just up the way. Kind of neat though. We've never been down here. I'm 51 and I've never been down here. So that's pretty cool. That's cool. I mean, I've been to all the other beaches. I've never been to this famous beach that everybody talks about. So that's kind of cool. See, this vlog is getting me exploring my own city, which is pretty awesome. All right, well, I'll be with you guys in a sec. We're going back to the same way, so we'll get back when we get up to the barracks. I'm not sure how much we got, but here we go again. We're going to do this recording again, because for some reason it stopped. All right, so this is the Barracks Green Armory, home of the St. John Army Reserves. The 3rd Field Artillery Regiment, RCA, the Loyal Company, 37 Signal Regiment, 2 Squadron, Royal New Brunswick Regiment, B Company, National Defense. We have the 37th Service Battalion of St. John, Headquarters Company, and 31 Combat Service Support Company, 35 Sydney Field House, or Field Ambulance, Jet St. John, and the Garrison Recruiting. And c'est en français, les amis, c'est un few seconds. There you go. All right, we'll go in again. For some reason, it wasn't recording. I've had that issue a few times. So, we're going to go in again. Check this out. There you have the big gun. Now, remember, this parking lot used to be used for the tattoo. They used to have that here. I wish they would again. It was entertaining. It was the Army entertaining the public. You know, it was like a goodwill thing. And I wish they would do that again. For one, it was entertaining as hell. If you can see a date up there, let me know. I can't really see it right now. It's kind of foggy. I'm guaranteed this building is very old. Maybe over 100-some years old. But yeah, that's Army recruitment here in St. John. I've had many friends that have served. Air Force, Army. I've had family that have served. So, I myself never did. I wear the Army jacket out of respect, though. I don't do it disrespect. People say, oh, you get... One, it has a lot of pockets, and as a photographer, it's handy to have for carrying stuff. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's head now to the lower... Ooh, it's getting a little foggy, though. Ooh. There we go. Oh, we have some old houses here. There is Sean's Variety Corner Store. We have a nice corner store here on the lower south end. There's not much for shops down here, so there's a lot of convenience stores down here, which comes in handy. There's a nice mural of the city bus. We'll take a look at the lower south end. Here we get the very lower south end. Well, you have some of the older houses, a little beat up and a little worn, but these are still good people down here. So I have friends that live down in the south end. Yes, it's a lower income. Hey, I am a lower income myself right now. Being a starving artist, I've been lower income before for years. I lived on the street back in Montreal one time, only for a day. I wasn't call myself a street person. I slept in the street for a night. But we all struggle at times, and I'm struggling right now. But you know what? We all come out of it. And there's some amazing families down here, amazing people down here. So that's why I said never judge people on their income or anything like that. Judge on the person's personality. There's some great people down here. There's Pulse. I've heard about that. A friend of mine actually told me that can help me with eating. So, oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a kindergarten type thing almost. Some cool artwork too. Hey, a little puzzle even there. Again, you're not getting quite the view ahead yet last night, but again, it's foggy, so I apologize. We're gonna go as high as Orange Street, and then we're gonna turn down towards Queen Square. This won't be the long one as usual, as I will edit this too. But it's a quiet morning. It's like noon hour actually, but there's the youth center in the south end. It's a pretty big building too. I don't know if it's a school or not. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's a school or not. Random bag on the street. What's in it? I don't know. Don't want to look either. Early Childhood Hub. I think we're on Wentworth, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Wentworth. This is Wentworth. What's Wentworth Place? Probably get some good businesses down here. Now we're coming to where you see some architecture. Now again, a lot of these houses are older. Now that one looks like it's boarded up. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Might be falling down. Like I said, a lot of these houses are much older. But sometimes you do the best what you can afford. So, I don't know. I've been there, done that. Lived for. Still am technically as an artist. Trying to make my own business running. But you can totally have fun. Ooh, that's a nice car. Very nice. I love the overhanging streets with the huge trees. That's one thing about there. It's so soothing and relaxing. See, the mixture of old wood houses and brick houses is pretty cool. It's one thing I've always admired about down here. So you have the wood housing and the brick housing. See right there, a good example. Those two. There we go, we got some crows going. We're at the hill. A big hill. Alright, let's go up the hill. Now here we get some of the other brick buildings. Orange Street should be coming up. We'll turn off on Orange Street and then we'll go down. See, look, positivity down here. You are worth it. Crown. Smile. You're beautiful. You're perfect in every way. See, good messages down here. That's awesome. So you like to see stuff like that. See, the neighborhood people are helping people feel better. Because goodness knows we all need positivity like that. Words like that are encouragement, and that's probably young people too doing that, which is really cool. People look after each other, no matter what age. Whew, this is a good workout today. Well, I'm always looking for my daily workouts, even though my knees alert me. I'm getting old. But it is what it is. It's good exercise. Another old brick building. Some old architecture. People always moving. Then you got the south end going towards the dock, the port. Don't need to go down there, you won't be able to see it. And I'm not crossing the causeway today. So. Alleyway to a door. Very hilly city. That's why when I get an e-bike, I want a good torquey e-bike. Because getting up these hills on a bike is not easy anymore with my bad knee. Now here it is there, see? Orange Street. They get some older houses down there. See the beautiful, beautiful brick structures. There's Orange Street. Now we're gonna see some of my favorite homes. This is beautiful. Look at down here. We got a little brick area. We're coming up. You know what I mean? The architecture in the South End is gorgeous. Now we're coming up with one of my favorites. I always said I dreamed to own this house. Look at this, look at this. It's like a mini castle. I'm not kidding you. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at it. Look up, way up. Don't call Rusty. You Canadians get that one. Friendly giant. Isn't that beautiful? Like, it's pure stone. That would be a dream to own something like that. Heating it would probably be a pain, but I'd go solar. There's some gorgeous houses along this street. Orange Street has got some amazing, it's one of the nicer streets in the South End. Just for some of the housing. Like, look at the foliage. Look at that. See what I mean? Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And one on this side. I think we passed it. Yeah. There's a house full of leaves. Quite amazing. Or maybe it's farther on. I'm not sure. We'll find out. That gate. Oh no, it's on this side. Okay, good. And then we got the street. There's Sam's down there. That's a corner store. And then I go to occasionally when I'm on the South End. They're pretty good down there. Well priced for a corner store too. Another one. Oh, here it is here. This is the one up here. Okay. And then you get the wood ones. Just as fabulous. I mean, I love the brick structures, of course. That's my fascination. But, you know, this one here, this is really cool. I'll show you this one. How they allowed the foliage, the leaves to overtake the entire place. You can see it here better once that tree moves. Well, we move from the tree. As you can see. Huh. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Leaves overtake the windows and everything. Just encompasses the entire front end of the house. That is cool. Beautiful housing again. Look at the gates, the old gates. There's a blacksmith, believe it or not. That's why you need blacksmiths, because you have those old gating. People don't realize, I thought blacksmiths are still a needed thing in this world. This is Duke Street we're coming on to now. Another nice street here in town. See, again, more old. They're renovating this one, as you can tell. Look at that, just sitting on the front lawn. There's your gate. Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, so they renovated the deck. See what I mean? They've been doing some renovating in the South End recently, which is really cool. They're renovating some of the older houses. Again, more beautiful stone structures. I've said it again. It's just, oh, the architecture in the city is just gorgeous. Like, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The dental clinic. I wonder if there's something going on down in Queen Square. It sounds like music. I wonder if it's coming down from there. That'd be cool if it is. See, they're doing some renovating here. See the older siding? They're tearing it up and probably going to update it. That's what I like. They've been doing a lot of renovating down here, which is really cool. Yep, now we're on. Okay, yeah, I know where we're at now. Queen Square is just down the way. There used to be a tattoo parlor and a piercing parlor in here. They moved though. Dane, great piercer. He actually re-pierced my eyebrow and my ear. I want to get my lobe eventually extended, but eventually down the road. Now that's St. John Energy. I've been there before dealing with them. Mario's picture. Seems like we got some music in Queen Square. Usually it's quiet, but Sunday they might have some stuff going on. So there might be more down in the Queen Square. Well, usually it's quiet down here like it was yesterday, but I forgot we had the farmer's market on a Sunday. I didn't bring any cash along with me, of course, so can't really afford anything, but we can look. This is, now usually this place is a little bit quieter, but today we have the farmer's market. We usually have vendors from all around. Many vendors. A lot of people. You can play checkers or chess down there. I've actually used those tables for filming some videos. When I did my foggy brains, I've used those. Oh, you can smell some barbecue. Oh, that smells good. Now, yesterday when I filmed, there was nobody here. Again, farmer's market, it's going to happen. Tonight we have live acts. There's that big tree. You've probably seen that in my book, my establishment. That is cool. Many different vendors of sorts. You want to come down on a Sunday? I did not expect, but yes, it's always hopping on a Sunday. It's like a farmer's market. Well, it is a farmer's market on a Sunday. We're going to go here, though. I'm going to show you some of the architecture around Queen Square. Some of these buildings have been here for years. Gorgeous stone and wood architecture. You know me, it's one thing I'll show a lot of the buildings. Look at that. See what I mean? Just the old towns. I'm being rained on a little here. Can't really see too much through the trees. The gorgeous trees, though. Lots of vendors. Here, we'll do a crisscross. We'll go through this way. We'll crisscross this way through the park. Again, many different markets, many different vendors. I'm not sure exactly what they sell here, but this is an every Sunday thing. You can get food, art, other things, I'm not sure. And I've never actually been to the farmer's market here. We're always too busy and I'm not uptown on a Sunday usually. Different restaurants and foods, snacks, many type of things as such. There we go. Lots of good food. People out for a walk. Fruit, fresh produce, soups, and many things like that. Of course, you get the statue in the center of the square. That is awesome. Baked goods. Tons of different items. Thank you. Turkey. Now, as I was saying, architecture. I'll lead you guys up here. You want to see more beautiful architecture? Look at this. I mean, look at that architecture. The square surrounded. You know there's some money in here. But Beautiful, beautiful houses. Look at that. Look at that. So tons of different vendors of all sorts, all the way up, all the way around. Farmers market is always good. If I had more of my art published, I'd probably sell on here on a Sunday. Maybe, who knows? Maybe someday I will. We'll get my art and stuff sold up here on a Sunday. But no, that's pretty cool. Like I said, this has been here for a few years now, the farmers market. I mean, it's been off and on, but they stopped it, but it's been brought back, which is really cool. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite my South End houses. That's like a dream house. Wow, look at, now that's a nice one too. But now we're coming on to a house that I want. And I call this is the Uptown Castle. Look at this thing.
Why can't you come to me?
Looky, looky, everybody. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Some nice houses down there. They actually have a book depository where you can take and lend and borrow a book and put it back when you're done. It's kind of cool. This is amazing. Look at this. Look at this structure. It's one reason I want to go to the UK and take pictures of the old castles. I love old architecture, stone architecture like this. It always fascinates me. This is called, it's something hall. It is Cabra Hill Hall. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We even have a nice house across the street as well. Brick structure. So they're everywhere around here. So that is the South End. So that is the South End, everybody. Not much else to show. I mean, I could really walk around. We could go on the Queen Square Market, but it's better to bring cash when you do that. And something as a starving artist I don't have much of, but I'll be getting more soon once I establish myself. Look at that, a connection between houses. Isn't that cool? You hang out with your friends. Especially a kid at night, you just hang out with your friends there. You sneak into each other's houses and just hang out. Like, hey, dude, this is that. And then you play video games and your parents don't know. Hey, not much else really to do in this vlog. Maybe I'll do a outro when I get on the bus. But yeah, that is the South End. That's the architecture we have in the South End. Some of the oldest architecture in Canada, actually, because we are one of the, well, don't forget, we are the oldest incorporated city in Canada. You know, established, oh God, I forget how many years ago now. I don't have the numbers on me, but we're old. And it's a beautiful city, so. So if you've never been from here, it's a beautiful city to visit. If you are from here, you know what you know. Now, is there issues going on in the city? There's issues going around in the world right now. That's just a world thing. But all in all, we have a beautiful city with good people. You see, South End, people might down it sometimes. Look at, they had good messages of, you're an amazing person. So people try to be just real and good to people. So that's all I'm telling everybody. Just be good to each other, care for each other, and look after each other, because that's all we can do on this planet. So I'm going to leave a little bit more when I'm riding on the bus home. I'm going to visit a friend for a quick bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that walk in the South End.